and welcome to another episode of Hard Factor. It is Friday, June 4th, 2021, episode number 704 of Hard Factor. I'm Will. We got Mark, Wes, Pat, a full house today. How you doing, boys, on this Friday morning? Beautiful Friday.
I just got in from gardening.
Did you?
No, I'm just wearing a flower shirt and a gardening hat type thing.
Oh,
call me the gardener.
You do look like you have a green thumb today.
That's
with
right.
that outfit.
Look at all these flowers. My favorite's the tulips.
Couple follow-up things before we get going. The road to 50,000 on Instagram. We are only 500 away from 45K. Okay. So what I need you to do this weekend, if you're listening to this right now, steal somebody's phone,
create a burner account,
and follow Hard Factor on Instagram, or create a burner. And if you don't follow Hard Factor on Instagram, what are you doing? Do that first, then do the other things, get other people to do it too. So let's push it. The road to 50K. We're so close to 45K. Just one big push this weekend. We'll chugga. We're gonna get there. So also a follow-up item. The Pigs in a Blanket Power Hour, Summer Solstice, June 20th. Wes, we were talking on the Patreon Florida Man Friday podcast about what is it going to be? Is it going to be a Pigs in a Blanket Power Hour, 1 per minute for 60 minutes? Or
there's no timer on the Power Hour. If the Power Hour,
1 minute until someone wins.
until there's only one, Highlander style, till there's one champion. There can only be one. Or is it going to be a big time pre-show leading up to as many pigs in a blanket as you can eat in 15 to 20 minutes, depending on what we settle on?
There also can be a pre-show on the per minute.
Well, okay. Pat wants to go for like 7 hours. He wants to make
no.
It's going to be like SummerSlam, basically.
I think we should source the Discord and source the Twitter.
Yeah.
Poll.
If you go until like 1 a minute until there's a winner, that's awesome. But it might take a while. And most pigs in 15 to 20 might get hard to keep track of, but it's more exciting. And will be, it's a quicker show. But the one a minute just for 60 is out in my opinion.
We might get Kate and potentially PFT as the people talking during the 20-minute competition, because you need color commentating when the competitors are face down during the 20 minutes. You can't really talk. Now, if you do the 1 a minute, then all the competitors can shoot the shit, because they're.
Let's be honest here, guys. I'm going to throw something out. And yes, Mark, you just brought up a great point. We give you almost an hour of Hard Factor every day, right? Okay, so you get that, right? Let's not pretend that watching us eat is that exciting. It's more the watching us do a feat of endurance that's going to be exciting. Well, the others make fun of it, and then also the potential for vomit.
I think that it's not really competition unless you do Nathan Hot Dog style, which is like how many can you eat in a certain amount of time. So I'm against.
Oh, so
that's why we didn't do the poll. I'm against it. Yeah. So
he's all about speed.
Yeah. Well, 20 minutes is a long time, but I want to see how many people can eat in a certain amount of time, not the 1 a minute. But
I mean, all competitive eating does have a timer on it.
Right. So I mean, but we should vote. We should vote like not us. I think that we should source it.
Okay. All right. Well, patreon.com/hardfactor if you want to get in on that vote. I'm just excited that I'm going to have my beer maker Kolsch's by then, homemade inside my house. Going to be pretty sweet.
I'm doing the wheats.
The wheats. Nice.
Yeah, we
can't wait to see how they turn out.
Yeah.
You yeasted them down?
Yeah, you yeast them on day 2.
There you go.
And now we wait, right?
Yeah. I've been opening the door, poking the bag a little bit.
It's cool.
Watch it make the beers.
All the bubbles are going up. Yeah, it's cool.
You guys can do custom labels?
We should. I have glasses with my initials on it, like a dweeb. I could, that's pretty cool. Beer Maker, BEERMKR.com. $40 off if you use code FACTOR.
Yeah. It's like a Nespresso for beer.
Yes,
it looks amazing.
It's like brew your own beer for beginners. If you are an experienced brew maker, you can do like some specialty things with the beer maker. But for nincompoops like me, first timers, it's very easy. So
it makes it accessible. I think honestly, brewing beer is probably inaccessible for most people. Like, it's clean as you have to keep it and everything else.
It's
like
super easy.
It's like whatever. Yeah, pretty good. All right. Also, things to look out for. Eatin' Dips, the new crypto show, has the second episode out now, right?
Yeah, it's out today, so check it out.
Out
YouTube.com/eatindips. No G. Get on it. And yeah.
Is it better than the first episode? Because the first episode was pretty good. You, Pat, do you know?
Yeah, it absolutely is better.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Everyone's going to be better than the last.
Yes.
Okay.
Exponential growth of goodness.
Yeah. It's all about the future, too.
We got a new official coin, too, right? Well,
that's right. Speaking of crypto, we're working with some new coin sponsors at cockapootoken.com. It's a new altcoin that wants to be able to pay people for picking up dog shit eventually, once they have that app developed out. Really cool guys looking to crack into the dog coin world. Cockapootoken.com.
Dog shit's a real problem.
It
pollutes our rivers. You don't even know how much dog shit is dropped a day, and a lot of people don't pick it up. It's a big problem.
We're going to do some giveaways too. I think like up to 100 listeners can get 100,000 tokens of cockapoo for like just like liking or retweeting something, and there's gonna be like a multiple $1 million giveaway for like a meme competition. But
so many cockapoo tokens.
Yeah,
and these guys are we're in it for the long haul with these guys. There's a lot of shit coins that you can get into on Pancake Swap or these Reddit threads that are just pump and dumps and rug pulls and all this other. Yeah. This is we can genuinely say this is not.
It's not a rug pull.
It's not a rug pull.
We need all the people to hype it up for it to be successful, but it's not a rug pull.
It's not a rug pull. We know who the guys are. We've seen their faces. We've talked to them. They're good dudes. So get in on it. It could be a very big moneymaker success if we.
Yeah, just to be straight honest with you, here's how it works, guys.
Right in the middle of his honesty.
Classic, just to be honest with you.
He goes, just to be honest with you. Then he starts changing all the chords in his microphone setup. That was bad time.
That is dishonesty.
Are you back, Pat?
You're back?
You heard me, right?
No, now you're not on your mic.
Now.
Yep. Well, we can.
I think what Pat was trying to say is these guys are our new partners. They're sponsoring us with some coin. We're sponsoring them with some promo. Cockapoo token.
To be honest with you, here's how it works. We can get you in at the ground floor, and that's the way you make money on a token.
Pre-sale. Pre-sale. So get in on it. Get in on it. Cockapoo token. It hasn't even launched yet.
Later this month, most likely, they said, but we'll keep you updated on the pre-sale date and the official launch. Yeah.
Right. And also back to the original part of that, Eatin' Dips. Go watch that now to learn more about crypto in general. We're blazing up the crypto space, altcoins, regular coins, whatever. Speaking of extra shows, Grady Judd interview drops for everybody tomorrow, this weekend, Saturday, this weekend. So Grady Judd interviews. Many are saying on the Discord that it's the best podcast they've ever heard. I mean, it's second only maybe to Half a Pack with Wes.
Right. That was what I was about to say. They've been spoiled a little bit recently with the on Patreon.
Grady Judd interview is amazing. Dropping tomorrow. Also, get on patreon.com/hardfactor if you want to hear Half Pack with Wes. It's fucking hilarious. I loved it.
Every second of it. Everyone loves it because it's amazing. Yeah,
it's going to be a monthly thing now. So yeah.
Let's get it rolling. It's only like 27 days until the next one. Like,
we'll see. I mean, hey, if it brings more people in and then people love it, maybe it'll be bi-monthly. But right now, I'm just gonna stick to monthly.
Hey yo,
look at that. Wes is trying. You know what Wes is gonna do now?
I'm making promises I'm not gonna hold up, but that's okay.
No. But what you're doing, you're putting pressure on us with the trivia. Now, if people are coming in for Half a Pack with Wes, now you need to see results. You could prod back at us.
We have to have a great trivia. Yeah.
You better believe the prodding's going to be a coming.
By the way, we'll be announcing the next date for the Patreon trivia, sending the card tier on Monday. And Wes, you're playing like hard to get. That's what you're doing. You're like a hot girl. You're like, I don't know. Do you like me? I don't know. Maybe I'll come if you really like me. And then
I'm going to come to the trivia this time.
No. I'm talking about whether or not you're going to do Half a Pack with Wes.
It
was, I don't know if I'm going to do it. And then it was like, okay, show me you want to do it. They showed you.
But that strategy works.
Now you're like, maybe I'll do it twice a month. I don't know if you really like it.
I'm feeling the love and I appreciate it. So
it's a good tactic. I'm not.
Wes will show up to the trivia hour. It's going to be the only one that has like 50 people. and then the rest will go back to.
Wes starts signing off the show 4 minutes early just to keep him wanting more.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/half.
He does his own sign off early.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna know when Wes starts his own Patreon.
That's patreon.com/half.
Now we got to buy that, man.
All right. I think that is everything.
Oh, that's it?
That was a lot, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cockapoo.
Yes. And we're moving on. We're moving on. Today is June 4th, Friday, June 4th. Today's observances are Audacity to Hope Day.
That doesn't make any sense.
Have the audacity.
That doesn't even make any sense
today. A salute, doodah day, salute to silliness. So have the audacity to hope and be silly. Hug an atheist day.
Oh, the doodah day. Oh, the doodah night.
Hug an atheist day. Hug your cat day. Mark, you like that one.
That's gonna keep me busy.
International Day of Innocent Children Victims of Aggression. That's a long title. National Cheese Day. Well, that's huge. I mean,
that is big.
National Cognac Day, National Donut Day. Holy shit.
None of these other people looked and saw that they were competing with National Cheese Day. They just
Cognac
and keep going. Jesus, donut. Oh my God. Idiots.
You ever had a cheese donut, Wes?
No, I haven't. I've had a cheese kolache.
It's a cheese donut.
Oh, kolaches. I miss kolaches.
Certain Danishes have cheese in them too.
Yes,
National Gun Violence Awareness Day, National Safe Day. So I guess this awareness of having safes in their their utilities.
They store things, yeah.
Old Maids Day and Shopping Cart Day.
What a great niche card game that not many people play anymore.
Old Maid.
Shopping
Cart Day is huge for the homeless.
Did you guys ever play Old Maid?
Yeah, I did. I loved Old Maid.
I love Old Maid. Old Maid's like a game where one person has the Old Maid and you have to exchange cards with people and you can't see it and you can only see your cards. So like whoever ends up with the Old Maid loses. And I had Old Maid in my house, but the card was so fucking wrinkled. So it was like it defeated the purpose of playing the game because everyone could see the wrinkled card was the Old Maid. They're like, I'm not taking Mark's Old Maid, obviously. So he's screwed the whole game.
We called that game at my house Someone's Got Herpes. But it was the same.
Oh yeah. It's like that.
Yeah, basically.
Who's got it?
Cards.
Ew, it's you.
You have to kiss
with emotion.
You kissed each other.
You're the loser. Not that
kiss each other. Kiss grandma.
She had it. Grandma had it. You got it now.
Grandma gave it to everybody.
Everyone's got an Old Maid card now.
Yeah.
It's only supposed to be one in this deck.
Yeah, that's new take on it.
They multiply. All right, let's do the news. First up is the Daily Buzz. Hate to break it to you guys, namely Pat and Wes, mostly Pat. But sports is the only thing that trended pretty much since between the last show and this show.
Be honest.
So
I don't believe you that's the only thing that trended.
Lots of sports. So basically, it's going to be some honorable mentions, and then there's going to be sports after that. So
just point this out. I'm not anti-sports by any means whatsoever. I'm anti the scores of the games that are going on when we're taping our show,
but that's some people's favorite part.
I haven't checked the
scores. Is their favorite part to get old scores?
Hanging on the edge of my seat to hear the
Pat,
scores today.
These scores usually end up to be accurate because the course of the show.
Scores.
No. Because you're usually far enough through the game where you know what's happened.
Who else is calling the scores?
Pat, it's a proprietary algorithm. All right.
I don't know. I saw a lot of people saying keep the scores going today.
Me too.
There were several comments. Sports stay. Sorry, Pat. But here are the honorable mentions. We'll get into sports in a minute. Jupiter's Legacy. You guys watch that on Netflix?
Sort of.
The series. It's like a new comic book series on Netflix.
Right.
It's the #1 show in the early May ratings, but it doesn't matter because the day before the ratings came out where they got #1, they said the show's canceled anyways. So seems very dumb and weird, but
it was hard for me to get into. I watched Invincible, the animated one before that.
That's awesome.
And that was incredible. So
they're both good.
I did myself a disservice by watching Invincible first, and then I watched Jupiter's Legacy, and I was like,
they're both good. I thought the Jupiter's Legacy was easier to get into than Invincible personally.
What is this about? What is it about?
It's a family of superheroes
stuff.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix.
But Netflix is like famous
#1 show though, and
Netflix
they canceled it.
Protects their data, so but it was in the ratings.
Yeah, they canceled it before they even I don't know how Netflix is in the ratings now. I guess it's by views now, but it was in the ratings. It was #1 in early May, and they canceled it before knowing they got #1.
Weird cancellation. Yep.
Yeah, super weird. George P. Bush, which is Jeb's son, and he looks like Beto if Beto was a Republican. There he is.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's running for Texas Attorney General, and I'm assuming it is against incumbent Ken Paxton, who's a crook, and George P. Bush is a giant nerd. So it's a classic matchup for Texas politics, crook versus nerd. Anyways, here's George P. Bush showing off his Jeb-like spine with campaign koozies that brag about how he's the only Bush that Trump likes. So George P. Bush's koozie says, George P. Bush for Attorney General. And then on the back it says, this is the only Bush that likes me. This is the Bush that got it right. I like him. Donald J. Trump. And that's like a Trump shaking George P. Bush's hand. So he's just cucking his own family.
Did he make those? Because that's such a cuck festival. How do you go home for Christmas if you made those koozies?
I mean, Jeb probably okayed it. Jeb is the same guy that did Jeb ! And like, I mean, just made a mockery of himself his entire campaign.
He looks like a cross between Beto and Julian Castro.
Right. Yeah, he does kind of.
Yeah.
You know what he is?
Castro in there too.
He is Sub-Zero to Beto's Scorpion.
Yes. Yes. Forever locked in a nerdy battle for the state of Texas's soul. Regardless of his insane nerdiness, it was a smart move to go after Ken Paxton. The guy is constantly under federal investigation for taking shady money. So, you know, if you're going to go after somebody, probably go after the guy who's always under investigation. Finally, last non-sports one. People are bitching about meme stock traders pumping and dumping the struggling Bed Bath & Beyond Corporation stock on Wednesday. And to Wall Street, I just say, boo fucking who. Like, stop crying because regular people are getting in on your fucking scam for once. Like, give it a rest.
It's something.
Have you guys been to Bed Bath & Beyond recently?
Yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond is the biggest ripoff in the history of fucking retail stores.
That's why they're pumping.
Even if with those 20%, 40% coupons they send out, it's still more expensive than Target or anywhere else to go buy the same shit.
Yeah,
you're right. I hate Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah, I hate it too. Never mind.
You like it?
You gotta have a fucking
you gotta go while they're still in business, Mark. The reason
you gotta have short Bed Bath & Beyond.
It's so expensive.
You gotta have short squeezed Bed Bath & Beyond to be able to afford to shop at Bed Bath & Beyond.
I needed whiskey glasses the other day. The only place that had like 10 different styles, Bed Bath & Beyond. Pillows, it's full places chock full of pillows.
Well, unfortunately for you, Mark, they're really struggling, which is why they're short sold a lot, which is why the meme stock traders
I appreciate Wall Street Bets for keeping them around a little bit longer. Thank you.
You know, unfortunately for you, this is one of the ones that didn't work. They drove it up 62% and then it dropped 10% below where it was before they started. So, because people are short selling it even harder.
Sounds like maybe someone needs to eat the dip.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe people are going to eat the dip. We'll see. Probably their stock is just being used by everybody who wants to make some money pumping and dumping, but whatever. I mean, Wall Street needs to chill the fuck out. Like either, I mean, just stop being mad that other people are finally getting in on it.
It's like that Netflix show. It's like when the English invented soccer, but it was only rich English people that weren't very good at it. And then when like the people that were good at it came and played the poor people, they're like, well, I don't want to play soccer anymore.
It's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Wall Street, the stock market is soccer.
Yeah, it's
exactly.
Soccer.
It's like early soccer.
Yep.
All right. Now the rest is all sports. The trends. Bob Baffert has been suspended for 2 years from Churchill Downs after Medina Spirit was found to be doping with a second positive blood test. So it is officially a junkie horse.
So he just gets to come back in 2 years?
Yeah, I guess. Like, no, he gets to stop cheating in 2 years.
No, the deal was they were like 99% sure they were going to take the title away from him because he failed a drug test, but he had to fail a second test to verify.
Which he did, yeah.
But they ended up like suspending him like indefinitely, and then they came out with the definition, which is 2 years. It's just funny to me. Like Will said, what is he going to be reformed in 2 years? This is Bob Baffert. He gets to sit out 2 years.
It's like
and then
Tom
he comes
Brady,
back.
right? You're not going to kick him out of the NFL.
I guess not.
Also, he's still going to be training these horses. You know,
Yes.
he's not. It's not like he's just going to sit and be like, I can't touch that horse.
Yeah,
he's going to
be training all of them.
Yeah, they're going to be so doped up.
Yeah,
coming in just under the legal limit. Yeah. So that's Bob Baffert. Horse racing is hilarious, and just like dog racing, horse racing, like all these animals are jacked up on goofballs. So, all right. NHL, the Colorado, I can't speak. The Colorado Avalanche are still unbeaten in the NHL playoffs, with most people now thinking they have it in the bag, winning the Stanley Cup, being up 2-0 on the Vegas Knights. They had to go to overtime. They didn't beat them 7-1.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, they mollywop them again?
No, but they still, I mean, it's impressive to go to OT after crushing a team that's that good and then still handling them in OT. I mean, so, you know, the Avalanche are just cruising right now in the NHL playoffs. So,
you think there's anyone that ever, I mean, I know that there's people that have died in avalanches and family members of people that have died in avalanches.
Lots of people.
Do you think there's anyone ever like takes offense to the Colorado Avalanche's name?
Yeah, people like just like try, like they're in their stadium, they're like, cause an avalanche on the big screen. It's like,
you might not want to go there.
Make some noise, cause an avalanche.
If that's a family problem, you may not want to be an Avs fan. But I kind of like when I was in it's
like the Florida accidental drownings.
I mean, they're playing the Hurricanes. That's not exactly a good disaster either.
The Hurricanes, the Hurricanes are playing the Lightning.
Oh, the Lightning, okay.
But
that's killing a few people.
But Wes, the Hurricanes is a great example. I think there should be more teams named after like natural disasters.
Well,
cyclones,
Pat's
earthquakes.
Point, I'm fine with the cyclones, the earthquakes, and the avalanche. Obviously, is a joke, but to Pat's point, they had to get rid of the bullets in Washington because
I'm starting to think: is there any team that hasn't killed a bunch of people?
You know what the ultimate team name would be?
All of them have the
Grizzly Bears. A lot of people. The Grizzlies certainly.
Grizzlies for sure.
The ultimate team name now would be climate change. Then the Sun.
Oh, the Suns. Well, there's the Suns.
There is the Suns.
Oh and then there's the Rays in Tampa Bay. The Rays killed Steve Irwin. R.I.P.
Cancer too.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of skin cancer.
You got. I mean, these are some very questionable names. Very.
I don't see the teddy bears out there or
the penguins.
The mediators.
That's a perfect one. No, that's a safe name.
Yeah,
it's pretty safe. As predicted yesterday, many NBA first round series got settled for good. Namely, the entire Eastern Conference, like market predicted, would finish early. The Sixers and the Hawks finished up business, joining Milwaukee and Brooklyn, advancing to the second round. The Jazz also wrapped things up earliest in the Western Conference, leaving the last three Western Conference first round series open with both LA teams and Portland on the ropes. Scores as of the times of tape.
Portland's up.
Nice.
Couple game sevens coming, I think.
The Bruins are up on the Islanders 1-0 in the second period, and the Lightning and Hurricanes are tied in the NHL.
The last game I don't know if it was last night when Damian Lillard scored like 55 points in an overtime loss in Game 5.
Yeah, that was awesome.
He was hitting like the most ridiculous circus shot threes. One guy prayed. Like he finally missed one in the second overtime, and when he missed it, he literally prayed. They caught him on camera. He was saying, "Thank God he finally missed a fucking circus shot."
It was such a funny reaction to that on Twitter that I'm kind of hoping the same thing happens again. Like he plays an incredible game, and then the Nuggets still win.
The Cardinals are up 2-1 on Cincinnati in the bottom of the first as well. And
nice.
The White Sox are up 2-0 against the Tigers in the bottom of the second.
Hey, Wes, this playoff game?
All right. Who's pitching?
I don't know. Let me get to the box score.
Hey, you got any cricket updates for me? I see it was the 14th.
Is there some playoff cricket going on
India Twitter?
Don't let them get your goat.
Well, as mentioned at the top of this segment, there was many requests to keep the sports, so they're staying. That's the buzz, which was brought to you today by Manscaped.com. Look, everybody, lockdown is ending. Okay, so you got to get out there and you got to see people again, which means you're going to need to keep your nose clean, and someone may want to play with your balls at some point, which is why you need to go to Manscaped.com and pick up the Lawnmower 4.0 ball hair trimmer and the Weed Whacker nose and ear hair trimmer. You got to be prepared now that you got to see people again. I looked at my nose hair this morning in a picture, and I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. I went straight to manscaped.com, used promo code hard factor, all one word, and I got myself that nose trimmer. I need it badly. May as well pick one up for your dad too, since Father's Day is just around the corner, and that hairy old man could use a shave as well. The Lawnmower 4.0 is the only ball hair trimmer that can stand up to any situation. It's got a strong light, wireless charging, a travel lock, more adjustable guard links than the 3.0. It's waterproof. It's got a skin-safe ceramic blade, and it's got a longer-lasting battery than its predecessors. The Weed Whacker nose, ear, and hair trimmer is also the best one on the market. It's a perfect gift for your pops for Father's Day. They also have other amazing products like cologne, several varieties of ball freshening products, much more. Get 20% off and free shipping with code HARDFACTOR, all one word, at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com, and use code HARDFACTOR. Don't forget that you came for your dad's balls this year. Show your original home some love with Manscaped.
This year, come for his.
His balls will.
All right, I have a Florida Man Friday for you since it's Friday. This one is not one that made it to the Patreon Florida Man Friday, which, if I may say so myself, had some top shelf stories. The creme de la creme of Florida Man this week.
Well, because we had a backlog too. We had 2 weeks of Florida Man gold to work with. So.
It was like fishing with dynamite. But you gotta go to patreon.com/hardfactor and spend $5 a month, or half of one lunch for the month, if you want to hear the 20 Florida Man Friday episodes you've already missed this year. You get the whole backlog.
Value.
Yeah, if you don't take that picture, an asshole. I do have a good one for you, though, here. 25-year-old Jeffrey Heim is an adventurer, a treasure seeker, like Wes, Bubba, and myself. Jeffrey is not a detectorist, though. He's a lunatic. He likes to dive in large bodies of water in Florida looking for fossilized megalodon shark teeth. His profession is spearfishing, and his hobby is diving for megalodon teeth. So brunch is pretty far down his list of priorities. You know, being a pussy's not his bag. You know?
Have you ever rolled up to the beach? Have you guys ever rolled up to the beach and a spearfisher like crew has been there chilling?
No, I usually.
I've done it.
I take my wife or girlfriend and go head the other.
Oh,
direction.
I've done it. It is so emasculating.
Yeah.
They're so fit.
They're so fit,
and they all have knives.
They've got weapons all over them, and they've just they can hold their breath for like 3 minutes. It's insane.
There's almost no bald guys.
No, they all have full heads of hair. And
I go to the seafood place that they eat the fish they just caught.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's a bad scene. What happened to me one time on Catalina Island? I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go snorkeling."
You were snorkeling.
I was snorkeling around. There's these like badasses with their like spear guns, like loading them up and rubbing them down on the beach. Like when
that's like doing Pilates next to a strongman competition.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Not great.
Great snorkeling though. Great snorkeling.
There you go. Snorkeling's awesome. Heim was out doing his diving in the water thing. In fact, this past week in the Myakka River, when all of a sudden I come up for a breath and I felt like I got hit by a boat going 50 miles an hour. He said, felt like a propeller to the head, and it pulled me down. It was not a boat, though. It was an adult alligator that wrapped its jaws around Heim's skull and pulled him under the water. And I'm going to warn you, here's the picture of Heim at the hospital. This is not for the squeamish of heart, so look away.
That gator got him.
He got about 100 staples in his head. It just bit completely into his fucking scalp.
So, I mean, at least his skull held up, it looks like.
Knocked him down a peg. There's going to be a bald guy at the spearfishing meetup now.
Yeah, but he survived it. So
but if you had hair growing around all those scars, you might be the biggest badass in the
it could be a backfire.
So interesting that you brought up the skull survived it, Will, because Heim's in pretty good spirits saying, I'm lucky it didn't death roll. Yeah, no shit. I'm lucky it didn't get an arm or a hand or my face or my neck or my leg or literally anywhere else. He got me in the perfect spot.
Family.
Yeah.
Got him in the perfect spot.
The skull is so hard that it didn't crack. It protected his brain. He didn't lose an arm. He didn't lose a leg. He didn't lose his life because it damaged his skull, but it didn't completely crack it into his brain. He said, someone was looking out for me.
Skull gods.
Wasn't
someone
him.
Was, someone was looking out for you.
Wasn't him. He didn't look
giant alligator attack.
How do you change up your look when you have that many scars in your hair? And what do you do? Do you accentuate it, or you try to grow the hair over?
You're a hat guy now.
Wouldn't you want to get like a tattoo on the back of your scalp that wraps that works with the scar, like a snake type thing?
That's what I was thinking. Accentuate it somehow.
It's a challenge because from that picture, it looks like a botched hair plug job. So like, yeah, it does, which is tough because no one wants a botched hair plug job. So like, you got to have to figure out a way to where people know that it was something cool, like an alligator attack.
It's going to look like a scar forever, unless he puts a hat on or puts.
Yeah, you're right. You get a tattoo of the gator's mouth.
Yeah, of the gator's mouth or something like that.
Gator.
Exactly. Yeah. Haim admitted that it was his fault for being in the gator's territory during mating season. He should have definitely known better than that. That's a tourist ass diving move for megalodon teeth. That's a rookie megalodon teeth diving move to go diving during alligator mating season. So he scolded himself for that. By the way, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission hires local trappers to remove nuisance alligators or man-eating alligators. The trappers then get to keep the gators and do whatever they want with them, which is kill them and eat them and then make, gator boots and shit out of their hide.
Belts.
Yeah, exactly. Gator belts and stuff. So Haim won the alligator half. We can give him a half point for that one.
Yeah, he got the attack in.
But he's dead now. And yeah, so there you go. There's your Florida man story. Lucky Haim. I used to need coffee to get me through
lucky guy.
My weak ass day of not diving for megalodon.
Until an alligator bit.
Yeah.
Lucky guy.
Not so much anymore. I don't need coffee anymore thanks to True Niagen. I love True Niagen. True Niagen fuels the body's energy engines, maintains cellular metabolism, even supports heart health, which I need. I have more energy and don't need those extra cup of coffee since I started taking it. I'm jacked, baby. With 11 published human clinical studies and backed by Nobel Prize winners, I don't know, pretty smart guys. True Niagen is a supplement that's clinically proven to boost NAD levels, an essential coenzyme required for cellular energy and repair. Since taking True Niagen, I have more resiliency. It helps my muscles recover after a full day of metal detecting. I just have more zest for life and more vitality to your life today with True Niagen. Right now, new customers can save 10% on their first purchase by going to TrueNiagen.com/factor and using code factor. That's TruNiagen.com/factor, code factor to save 10% on your first purchase. TrueNiagen.com/factor, code factor. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease, fellas.
No, it's intended to boost your NAD levels.
Yeah.
Get your nads up.
Perfect.
Hey, real quick, guys. I don't know if any listeners out there have been having like a harder time or feeling weird, feeling like they're in a rut. I know lots of people are feeling that way coming back from the pandemic. You were in a certain lifestyle, shifting it to a new one. I got an idea for you. One way to mix that up, right, is getting a new mattress. And you can do that with our partner, Helix Sleep.
Yes.
Yeah. Recommend it highly. I was really skeptical about the mattresses that come shipped to your door that, kind of inflate when they get there. I was wrong, man. They're awesome. Next level stuff here. If you're like getting an old mattress from Mattress Warehouse or any of those weird box mattress stores, like that's so old school. That's just them holding on for dear life because they have inventory left. There's a better mattress out there, and it's Helix. Wired, best mattress. GQ magazine, best mattress.
They're saying Helix. Helix is the best mattress.
Helix, best mattress. So those dudes ain't messing around. Get yourself a Helix. Makes total sense. And guys, you sign up for their sleep quiz. You can figure out exactly what kind of mattress you like. Did they ever do that for you at the big box stores? No, hell no. They just say, you like that one? Cool. I'll give you $100 off. Take it away now. This is a whole different situation. They're going to tailor this mattress to you. And if you're feeling bummed out, you're feeling weird, you're feeling like you need to change, Helix is the way to do it, guys. And if you go to helixsleep.com/hardfactor, you take that quiz I was just talking about, they'll get you your customized mattress and you'll get your best night's sleep of your life. So 10-year warranty. Come on, girl. It's time for a new mattress. Check out helixsleep.com/hardfactor. That's helixsleep.com/hardfactor.
You get 2 free pillows too, right? Like $100 off or $200 off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bubba gets to sleep on that mattress while he's here.
Oh, shit. The lucky
He's
son of a bitch.
in for a treat.
Yeah.
Yeah, huge discount plus the pillows.
Yeah.
Can't beat it, guys. $200 off. Insane.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's such a good tip, though, Pat. Like, you're gonna get a helix that it's gonna change your whole mind frame about if you're if you're adjusting to a new
sleep is so important.
You know, you got a nasty mattress with a bunch of your dead skin cells in it right now, so get rid of that and get the helix.
Also, let me save you some time. If you're entering a new relationship, she might act like she's cool with the mattress that you had with your last relationship.
Like queen twin.
She's not
thing.
Cool with it, man.
Yeah, it's not.
She's not cool with it.
No, but she's gonna squirt all over the helix.
Yep. But just give her a clean slate.
Fresh. You might want to get a plastic cover.
Put down some plastic on the
This
helix.
one's for you to stain, my dear.
These are all yours. Okay, let's take it to the TikTok International Moment, guys. Here's the deal. We cover 3 international stories per show, specifically so that we can cut them down for TikTok in the hopes of achieving fame, riches, and hard factor growth. Because for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's because of a Chinese app. For some reason, foreigners love foreign stories on TikTok. So here we go. We used to have a timer, and then Bubba, I don't know what happened to Bubba, but he's on his way to Austin to do.
But it's better for us to not do the timer because we rush our jokes, right? Like that's why we don't have the timer.
But
I kind of enjoyed watching the rushing.
It was fun.
It's fun.
If you're a long-time listener to the show, you know we never stick to anything. So here's the TikTok International Moment. Okay, guys, Pandora, the world's largest jeweler, absolutely rocked the diamond industry when it announced earlier this month that it would no longer sell mined diamonds, opting instead for lab-grown ones, aka lab diamonds. So, wow. Yeah, the Copenhagen-based company cited sustainability and environmental concerns, becoming the largest major industry player to make the switch. And Pandora's major move begs a big question. Are the less expensive man-made stones that have nearly identical grades to natural diamonds at 30% the cost just as good as the real thing? I think I speak for every unmarried man in the Western world when I say, yeah, obviously. And for those of you guys who think that they're not, then answer me this question. Are lab babies not as good as womb babies? Are you saying that the more than 10 million test tube people that are walking around who make up your friends and your neighbors, your teachers and your first responders, are you saying that they're not as good because they were grown in a lab? Is that what you're saying?
They weren't grown. I mean, hold on. They didn't originate entirely from the lab.
Yeah, they were grown inside the woman's womb.
What do you know? Well, you don't know anything. Are you saying that lab babies aren't as good as regular babies? Lab diamonds aren't as good as regular diamonds that are cheaper? That's what I thought. Also, the most beautiful experience we can have is mysterious. You know who said that? Albert Einstein. So take what you get. Don't look into it, whether it's real or lab, or maybe it's a blood diamond. You don't want that. You don't want to find that truth out. So just be happy someone loves you, okay?
This is spoken like a guy who's about to buy an engagement.
Moving on. The Pandora.
Pandora. Sorry, all those one-armed kids now that did it for nothing.
They're the same.
You're gonna kill a bunch of kids if you don't buy blood diamonds. Let me just tell you, because they need that money to survive.
I'm with Wes.
You're countering.
Yeah, if you don't listen, blood diamonds keep a lot of people in jobs. You're gonna kill so many kids if you don't buy blood diamonds. If you keep
buying these lab diamonds, these kids are gonna get fucking 10 times worse.
Yep.
I never thought someone would argue the other side of blood diamonds, but okay,
look into it.
That's hard.
You know what we need to do, guys? new nonprofit opportunity.
Don't clip that, Eric.
New nonprofit opportunity. Clip this. We create a nonprofit organization that raises money to create diamond labs where blood diamonds used to be mined. So the kids,
it's still technically a blood diamond. Smart.
The kids can be transitioned from the blood diamond mines straight into the lab.
Okay, so give them the job, but you also have
lab coats.
Yeah, get them into lab coats, but also you have to take some of the profits and like give them, like arms and legs.
Well, they would get like, okay, Mark, here's what it is.
Buy a diamond, give a leg.
Yeah.
Instead of having body parts chopped off, they get stock in the company.
They have to work overtime with no pay instead of getting arms chopped off.
They get stock. They're in the ground floor.
Yeah,
all right, listen up.
When you buy a lab diamond, you get to slap a child that used to work in a mine.
What? You want to slap the children?
No, but that just make it. They'll just make it more real.
I thought it was a charity.
It's like a kissing booth, but you slap a child.
When you get a lab diamond, you get to slap a former.
When do I get to hit my kid?
Yeah. Makes it real.
I saw what it said in the paper.
Authenticity.
Moving on. The pandemic absolutely ravaged the educational process for millions of kids around the world. And to help combat the negative effects of a generation of kids who spent about 18 months doing nothing but getting really good at Call of Duty and masturbating relentlessly, back in February, England assigned a man named Sir Kevin Collins as the official school catch-up czar. And Kevin was tasked with developing a long-term plan to help students make up for lost learning. Sir Kevin joined the extra homework czar and the no pizza parties czar as one of the top 3 least liked people in England. Sir Kevin edged out last year's third least liked Brit, the STD results czar. So that's good for him. Guys, the creation of this position was met with almost universal groans and students saying, can they really do that? But the young pupils of England's discontent was short-lived as Sir Kevin resigned on Wednesday, citing lack of fun. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a typo. Lack of funding.
Oh, yeah. So now they're not even going to catch up.
No, they just gave up on him.
Oh, no.
Good idea while it lasted.
Can't you just make everyone go back to, like, hold them back a grade?
Yeah, they could.
Well, what are they going to do with these kids? Can you? What I think they should do is just plop them into the next grade.
Send them to
and
the
so
mines.
what? So what if they missed a little bit?
They're going to have real tough times with their standardized testing.
Okay, you skip one grade, big whoop, and then you move on to the next one and you just pick it up.
Oh, they're going to be fine in life, but if you go from like 3rd grade to 5th grade, the 5th grade like SOL test is going to whoop your ass. Wow. But I mean, it doesn't matter in life, but it does matter.
As a kid who was in
requirement to go to the next school. It's great.
Yeah. As someone who was in remedial learning classes for most of his public school education, it doesn't work.
How soon are we going to be able to just put the Neuralink chip inside these kids? And
that would solve it. That would solve it.
Yeah. Exactly. And they're just going to be geniuses right away.
Yeah.
Final story of the Tik Tok International Moment. The hobby of beekeeping has been on the rise over the last 5 years, and 2021 is shaping up to be no different. That's a great thing for the environment, but can be tough on the personal pocketbook. According to almanac.com, supplies for a proper hive and beekeeping suit can cost upwards of $160, and a package of new bees can cost anywhere between $125 and $150. And you're going to want new bees. Trust me on this. Used bees, they seem attractive now, but they're going to cost a lot more in the long run. They can come to your hive with bad habits they picked up at their previous hive, and you just don't want that. So buy new bees. But guys, my point is, with an almost $400 price tag, beekeeping can be cost prohibitive, especially in lower income countries like, I don't know, Egypt, for example, which I assume is why one Egyptian man, an aspiring beekeeper hobbyist, took the approach of trying to attract enough bees for his new hive the old-fashioned way with bait. And in his case, the bait was his 7-year-old son covered in honey and tied to a wooden pole on his roof.
No.
What
the no way.
Oh, that's fucked up.
No.
Oh, that kid is covered in bees.
Look how many bees is on him. What did he do? What did he do?
Well, reports of the incident say that the man's motivations for covering his son with honey and leaving him outside bound and tied to a stake was to punish him for stealing. But the article was in Arabic, and Google Translate can be finicky. So I'm just assuming it's because he wanted to start a bee colony.
That's
God, that is a fucked up punishment.
He's torturing his child.
Yeah, he's scarring his child.
What did he steal?
Bees, ironically enough.
Sister's virginity.
Yeah, that and only that requires like that type of punishment.
Yeah.
That's a kind of sick take you can get on Hard Factor. That was a TikTok International Moment.
I'm still buying blood diamonds.
Hopefully some of those crush online.
Listen,
yeah,
rich people are never going to go to lab diamonds. Let's be real.
I'm with Wes on that one, because the second lab diamonds become a thing, do you know how many rich people are going to start bragging about how their diamonds are all real and none of them are lab?
It's like it's like the Conor McGregor thing. He goes, "You see the fucking watch? Two men died making this watch."
Yeah, it's called prestige pricing.
Yeah. At least he's honest,
right?
People have been on. Do you know how many jewelers I've had in my DMs over the last couple of days trying to sell me fucking rings? A lot.
Oh, that's shady as shit.
Hey, you might get a great deal out of all this. You never know. if that is what you're going to do. Okay, let's move on. Got to talk about our the sponsor of voicemails and reviews before we get it to it. Bird Dogs. I don't know about you guys, but I've been wearing the shit out of my Bird Dogs. In case you don't know, and we've been getting a lot of DMs from listeners and mentions from listeners about how great they are loving and how much they're loving their Bird Dogs. They're shorts with built-in silky soft inner liner that makes underwear obsolete. You don't have to wear underwear, and it's more comfortable. Most comfortable shorts I've ever worn, and I know the most comfortable you guys have ever worn. And
the shorts are amazing with the liner. And even if you're not into the shorts with the liner, they have incredible bathing suits with the liner. Which yeah. I mean, it's just like everything is high quality across the board.
I just call them my skin at this point. Honey, have you seen my skin thing? My leg skin.
Yep, I have 3 pairs and a bathing suit and love every single one of them. They stole Lululemon's designer. Now they're just doing it better. If you're not wearing Bird Dogs, what the fuck are you doing? Every dude needs a pair of Bird Dogs. So they did it again, right? Go to birddogs.com. Enter promo code FACTOR, and they'll throw in a free Bird Dogs whistle ball. Great for the pool, great for the beach. You throw the thing a mile, it's a lot of fun. It's like the Nerf Vortex Howler footballs when you were little. That's that, but Bird Dogs threw their logo on it. It's very nice. That's birddogs.com, promo code FACTOR, and boom, a free Bird Dogs whistle ball with your pair of Bird Dogs. You will not take these things off, I promise you. It's one of the the best products we endorse here. Genuinely fantastic shorts.
I think if you buy 2 shorts, you get a free T-shirt too.
Yeah, I got a free T-shirt with my 2 shorts.
You might as well get 2 pairs of shorts, and then you're covered for like most of the week.
Yeah. All right, you guys want to do reviews or voicemails first?
Your call, buddy.
All right, we'll do reviews first. Okay. Boom.
Oh, nice. Several. Wes, before you hop into reviews, I gotta mention we're at 3.9 thousand still on iTunes. Leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. So I know I already got you. You need to follow on Instagram and use other people's phones to do that too. Do the same thing with iTunes reviews. We're so close to 4,000 reviews. Got to push it over the hump. Okay.
Yeah. All right. First one from EB Nitro 56, 5 stars. Great show. Say his name. Love the show. Longtime listener. Pat. Kirk has more talent in his pinky finger than you. Say his name. Have a great effing day. That was the first one.
Next one.
Okay. Great show. 5 stars from KK696969. Love the show. I listen every day, but for some reason, I imagine you all have terrible breath besides Bubba. Love you all. Congrats on the sex.
Oh, you ain't wrong.
Yeah, he's pretty right about that.
Yeah, good enough breath to have sex at least once, though. So
that's right. That's right.
Sliding off my helix over here.
I didn't put these in any particular order, just FYI. 5 stars, Kentucky Mud Flap. Meth ears. Pat's a lib and contributes to the decline of our beautiful stolen land. Question: why is my life so expensive each time a Dem rigs an election?
This guy's awesome. He's just bitching about inflation and taxes.
Kentucky Mud Flap.
Man, it's crazy. 100 days, man. Happened in the last 100 days.
Price of lumber's. I think the price of lumber is like 200% since
look. Everyone gets blamed on both sides. Who cares? I mean, like,
gas is sky high.
Trump got blamed for shit when he was in. Biden's getting blamed for shit when he's in. You just
when you print that much money and you plan to print more, inflation typically goes up.
Yeah, I mean, there's some validity to some of it, but who cares? Next,
the land is stolen.
Yeah, I mean, he's got solid points. Kentucky Mud Flap.
Yep. Next one, TDJ sign DJ, 5 stars. Pat is good. Pat's good. There you go, Pat.
Nice.
Pat is good.
We got a roast from Sport Legend, 5 stars. Roast Friday.
Legend.
Pat looks like he should be missing teeth.
I am. I never said yet.
Oh shit!
There you go.
Yeah,
I got one.
He nailed you.
Whoa!
I got a missing one more too.
Yeah, you guys don't. You don't need to keep doing that every time.
Thanks.
I love doing it. Will's big good morning sounds like he's compromising for something small.
Oh. I've admitted on the show. Grower, not a shower.
2 for 2.
Grower, not a shower. Wes would be less awkward if he streamed from a cave where he belongs.
Oh, Neanderthal joke.
3 for 3.
Oh shit, he's right again.
That's right on the head.
Oh my
This guy
God.
knows us well.
What does he have to say about me?
Mark looks like he took a 23andMe and found out his dad is Ken Allen. Look him up.
Ken Allen.
Fuck, I gotta look up. We got to pull a Ken.
I'm glad you did the prep work on this one, Wes.
Yeah, I gotta see this one. Oh, it's the orangutan.
An orangutan.
It's an orangutan. Yeah, I forgot. It's the orangutan.
This Mark's look like
nice.
an orangutan.
No, he doesn't. He's just. I think it's because he's hairy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
How about now? How about now?
Yeah. All right. That was good. 5 stars, Liz 1077. Have a great fucking day. Love the Hard Factor boys. Even call me Pat. This is P Fitz. Jumped on the wife's phone to leave another 5-star review. I love the show and love that y'all take the time to interact with listeners outside the show. P-Fitz. Keep up the fantastic work. Have a great fucking day.
P Fitz is the man.
He is the man.
5 stars from Sonkfather. Thanks, boys. Mark, you're always funny. Will, thanks for covering hockey more than ESPN does, which isn't really saying much. Pat, nice hair. Wes, please mail me the rest of that pack of darts that you don't finish on your solo show so I can indulge in God's greatest creation.
Nice.
Let's see.
He's right. If it didn't give you cancer, man.
Oh God, they are amazing.
They are good. Don't smoke them, kids.
Matt D. Host, 5 stars review. I like this podcast. Wes's engine exploding death story made me laugh. I think that was the guy who got stuck in the snow, maybe. Let's see. Jets fan 12 review for Hard Factor. Listen up, homies. I trust like that with this show. A little confused, but thank you.
Well, fuck yeah. We trust like that with you, bro.
Trust like that.
If you trust like us,
you name the time, you name the place, we'll trust like wherever, anytime.
Yeah. Sounds like a Run DMC song.
Right?
Trust like that. I trust like you. You know what I'm talking
about. 5 stars. Last one. Globalist fanatic. Invisible sculpture. The anonymous buyer of the invisible sculpture that contains energy was definitely Sleepy Joe. Have a great fucking day.
Sleepy Joe's getting crushed in these comments.
I don't think anyone's a Biden guy, honestly.
No, right. Not a huge army of Biden people will be like, come on, man.
I'm a Biden guy.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to voicemails. I think we got 12 of them this week. Keep them coming. We love it.
I love it.
Here we go. Here's the first one.
Hey, Hard Factor guys. This is Ram Lover 69, just calling to say thank you for the great podcast to listen each morning as I drive my Dodge Ram to work. Have a good fucking day.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man.
There you go.
Ram Lover 69. That guy's awesome. So glad
you didn't chop these down either, huh, Wes?
No, I didn't. Absolutely not.
Didn't do the prep.
I got nose on audio edit. I've done it in the last 2 Thursdays.
I'm doing it tonight. It's fine. I got
it.
I'm just going to take it right from the StreamYard. Here we go.
Hey, boys. Bubba. Just listening to the 528 show on my drive. I heard all the voicemail technical difficulties, and I just wanted to call in and say,
Bubba.
now y'all know my worth. Can't live without me, can you?
Bubba's very proud.
It's not like we asked you to not show up, man.
Bubba's taunting us again on another voicemail show.
Another Friday. No, Bubba, the point is that you haven't done them for the last 5 times.
It's
so
like,
we can do them.
It's like not showing up to work, shit going terrible, like at a restaurant, and then coming in and be like, yeah, you want me now, don't you know? I wanted you yesterday, man. I wanted you on your scheduled shift.
Oh, so-and-so had a mental breakdown. Oh.
Yeah. Love
Bubba,
you
you got to
Bubba.
be here next fucking Friday show. You have to.
Nail these voicemails. Here's another one.
What's up, guys? It's Ryan here from Austin. I leave a voicemail about the voicemails. It really grinds my gears when people leave a voicemail. They're like, fuck that liberal Pat, or fuck that conservative. You know what? That's the whole reason the podcast is so great, because you all have different opinions and you all disagree with each other whenever you feel like it. So fuck those guys. I love all of you. Have a great fucking day. Except the guys who leave shitty voicemails. You can go fuck yourself.
Nice.
Ryan is the man. I think he may have been at one of those live shows that we did in Austin. I think he said he was from Austin, right?
Yeah, Ryan from Austin. Yeah,
Ryan from Austin. So Yeah, we love you too, Ryan. And I do think that that's what's great about this show is that you have differing perspectives. So
that's right. That is good. That is what we strive to.
I like that.
We actually hang out in real life. So like, if you get mad at one of us,
right?
Or or you love
right. We are friends, so
look it up.
Some guys like get Mark off the show on Instagram. Like, oh yeah,
kill him. Don't you want to kill Mark?
Three friends are gonna vote me off because some stranger didn't like me in that 1 minute clip. Fuck you, you idiot.
Get him off. Yeah.
It's not gonna happen, pal.
He's got all the passwords. He's got all the passwords.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Once you're in, you're in.
Here we go. Next one.
Good fucking rainy Friday evening. This is Ben from Philly over here having a great fucking day.
Oh yeah.
And I just wanted to see what's your ideal fat boy summer vacation. What are you doing? Are you frying up on the beach? Are you grilling somewhere in the mountains?
Okay.
Have a great fucking day.
Beach.
He was saying the ultimate fat boy summer vacation.
Yeah. What would your vacation be? Like, you got 10 days. Where are you going? Beach.
All right. Well, yeah, you got to pick an exact beach because I think we're all going to say beach. So,
no, he said mountains, beach. Like, what do you like? Different geographical locations. Lake. I'm going beach.
I'll go lake. I'll just to give some variety.
Yeah.
Tahoe.
I'm gonna mix it up. The state of California down to Mexico, because you can hit Sonoma, wine country, and then you can work your way down the coast, make it down to the beach situation, maybe San Diego, maybe Tijuana.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Zewatenejo's over there.
How far are you going to drive? You're going to drive from wine country down to Cabo?
This is my vacation, and I know how to fly a helicopter.
Yeah, it's a long drive. Yes, get a copter, but yeah, I mean that's good. I got Tahoe though. Stay out of Tahoe if you're going in California.
Stay out. Like, we can't hang out.
Well, we can hang out a little.
Vacations are better with friends.
It's true, but you come to my house for a couple nights, and I'll come to your house for a couple.
Words.
Nights.
Yeah, Caribbean for me. Anywhere in the Caribbean.
Get this one guy off the vacation. He's not allowed.
Here we go. We got Lewis from Seattle. Lewis from Seattle again. Here we go.
How's it going, guys? This is Luis from Seattle. Two things. One, Mark, this is Tuesday, June 1st. Mark, you were covering a story today about Michael,
leave me alone, Luis,
who was doing some lewd acts on an airplane, and you missed the opportunity of a lifetime. Mike Hawk. Come on, man. Yeah. That's a layup. Anyway, I also wanted to say I picked up a part-time job serving, have additional income coming in, and I did a thing, boys. I did a thing.
Yeah!
That's right. I signed up in the car, and Low Life Louie on the Discord. I'm excited to be here. And thank you guys for everything you've done for free. I'm excited to be part of the Hardo Hive. And have a great fucking day, guys.
You better stop coming for me on the voicemails. Now I know you're in the Discord. I know your name.
So Life Louie is the
another animal on the Discord.
You're in trouble.
I think Luis is one of the kindest listeners we have.
He doesn't talk shit about you every week on the voicemails here. And again, none of you guys caught it either.
No, he's a fan of yours.
Is he?
Yes.
He admires you.
You tease the ones you love type thing.
Exactly.
I don't know. I did come up with a few names though. Because I missed Mike Hawk. So one, I'll just start with I'm a sorry and Maya bad. And then here's a good one. Sid on it.
Sit on it.
Sit on it?
Or like SID sit on it.
Dude, if your last name is on it and you name your child Sid.
Sid on it, or Sid on my face, like a French guy.
Sid. What if your last name's on it?
Oh yes.
A lot of possibilities.
ONIT. Sharon Needles. or Sharon Cox, Gene Poole.
Sharon Cox is possible.
Sharon Cox is a great one.
Sharon Cox is possible. There's got to be a ton of Sharon Cox out there.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
No way. You think there's a Sharon Cox out there?
Yeah, for sure.
There's
1,000%.
You've probably met 50 people with the last name Cox in your life, and
There's 1,000,000% chance there's a Sharon Cox.
Sharon.
There's a lot of Sharon Coxes.
Yeah. I like
Holy shit! Look it up. Look up Sharon Cox.
Not
There's
as tons of them.
a million different white ladies.
You know, Gene Poole, Phil Asio, and then the last one is Emma Royds.
Hemorrhoids.
Hemorrhoids. I like sit on it.
Oh, that's so sad that there's so many Sharon Coxes.
But I know we missed Mike Hawk. Fuck.
What's wrong with Sharon Cox? You want to be selfish with your Cox?
Well, I just don't know if you want to be named that.
Wow.
Be sex positive. Well,
No, you
Sharon
don't want to be named
Cox.
that. You don't want to be named that.
So there you go.
There you go.
Gordon Cox. Gordon Cox.
like Horton Cox.
Gordon Cox.
They're all mine.
Horton Cox.
Horton Cox.
No, I should have named it. No, I should have named it Horton.
Horton. It's the J.
You won't even let me have one.
Yeah. Here we go.
Hey boys, it's a little shrimp. It's Big Shrimp's fiance out in New Jersey.
Nice.
Pretty fucking hungover right now. Bars are totally open last night, full capacity, no mask. It's pretty fucking wild. I'm hurting, laying in bed right now. And Big Shrimp is out picking up a couple of sausage burritos from McDonald's.
Nice.
Probably gonna have like a full like fast food marathon today because it's fucking fat girl summer. When I'm hungover, I just want to fucking gorge myself. I'm like throwing up. So I'm just wondering, what's your go-to hungover food? Is it a particular place or just certain thing you gotta eat when you're hungover? Let me know. Love you guys. Have a great fucking day.
Yes.
Great question.
Shrimp. That's a great question. Do you guys have a go? Does anybody have like a go-to, like something you do every time you're hungover?
If possible, pho. If I can get pho,
yeah,
that's my numero uno.
Will, what are you writing?
I'm just taking notes down. Big Shrimp, Little Shrimp in New Jersey.
Gotcha.
I would love to see your notes, man.
Let's see. I got nothing really interesting on there besides Big Shrimp and Little Shrimp in New Jersey. Half pack with West.
That's a good note though. Big Shrimp.
Half pack with West release dates on there. It's passed, so I don't need it anymore. But I was just noting down where Big Shrimp and Little Shrimp are located. I'd say, you know, I would have to say Eggs Benedict probably is like if I'm really hungover, I'm gonna want to get something, eat something that I can drink with in the morning. So just gonna be totally honest with you there. Degenerate move. And to me, Eggs Benedict has got the base layer. It's got the bread and it's got the fat from the runniness.
You keep the train rolling.
Yeah, exactly.
Similar. I like the Pete's and Tatiana's from Maudie's.
Tacos.
Breakfast tacos with little sustenance and maybe a margarita.
Oh yeah.
Pat, did you go?
I'm fine, and I'm also anti. I'm allergic to booze if I'm super hungover. I never want to keep the train rolling. You guys know that about me.
Also, yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Also,
you get Pat for one night,
then I'm out.
Yeah,
I might move if you get me drunk enough.
At a bachelor party, Pat's like the first day and like maybe the last day.
But who finds the coke? You know.
Yeah,
that's
true.
That's true.
You do.
What I've learned with this baby is that you sleep 10 times better if you're not boozing though, because like this baby wakes me up constantly if I've had any booze. If I haven't boozed, I can go right back to sleep. It's
well, you're at a different point in your life than Little Shrimp right now. So
all right,
what I'm saying is that, it's a lesson I've learned.
Yeah. If I was still boozing, I would go McDonald's all the way. Bacon, egg, and cheese, or a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin, and sausage McGriddle on the side.
I do the same move except the steak
egg,
bagel.
and cheese bagel. Yeah,
steak bagel instead of the McGriddle.
Yeah, but they don't have it everywhere.
Really? Well, they should.
They've got it at McDonald's I go to.
Well, yeah, I've never not had a steak, egg, and cheese bagel option.
That or pancakes. Pancakes are also amazing when you're hungover.
At the McDonald's?
No, like at Jim's Diner down the road.
I think they call them hot cakes at McDonald's.
Yeah, they do. A couple more to go. Here we go.
Well, boys, it's the AO show again. I'm just so glad you were nice to Yuri. He's fucking amazing. But I'm so glad you guys fucked with Blazing Brady, that raw chicken-eating psychopath. Pat maybe said the quote of the year, which was, big vegetable. What do you think of big vegetable? And this goddamn liberal plant-based agenda gonna take down the world. I don't know, Pat. I think you're my favorite character. Love you all. I'm officially a patron now.
Yes, another one.
Hard Factor for life, man. You guys are the best.
Fuck yeah.
I couldn't make out the name, but please tell us who you are on the Discord, if because you're in there now.
And thanks for bringing up that big vegetable joke again. That was a great one, Pat. Yeah.
Yeah, no, pretty much that's the whole reason I booked the guy on the show.
It was because you had this big vegetable.
I read his story and I was like, big vegetable. Hey, do you want to come on Hard Factor?
He thinks his mentor got taken out by Big Vegetable.
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on. I got something to
Send in the car. Send in the car.
Beautiful. All right, we got I think four more. We got to go get Bubba.
Futuristic sunglasses.
I'm in the future where we have.
Let him wait.
What's up, boys? It's Chuck Beefy here. Just listened to the Wednesday episode. What's today? June 2nd. Still waiting on that half pack with Wes. It could totally be out. I haven't checked Patreon yet, but just commented on Boogie's YouTube video. What a sham. He's a sham. He seems like a dick. You guys rock. Also, did you see, I'm sure you'll cover this before Friday. Maybe not. But he went to jail for shit with mental illness and stuff. So not only is he a racist, but he's an insensitive piece of shit. So I didn't get as vocal on the YouTube comment as that. But no, he sucks. Y'all are doing it. We need to get that copyright or something. This is bullshit. You're dead on, Pat. You're not right about a lot of things, but you're definitely right on that. Just kidding. Love you. Love you all. Go Birds. Have a great fucking day.
Go
Fuck
Birds.
Boogie.
Lots of Philly.
Go Birds. Fuck
Lots
Boogie.
of Philly today. Fuck Boogie for real.
He went to jail for being insensitive to people with mental health.
I didn't want to be too
What a
mean.
psycho.
Mark, I didn't want to be too mean when we first brought him up. I did my research on him. Divorced. So I'm guessing there was some kind of messy thing.
Who could live with the Boogie?
We don't know anything about this guy, but we've called him a racist and a rapist.
No, I mean his Wikipedia.
I mean, I'm in.
Half his Wikipedia.
You can tell a lot from his picture. I'm in.
He's one of those guys that like more than half his Wikipedia is controversies. They're like, Boogie is a YouTuber that has 4 million followers and we don't know why. Now let's get to the 15 controversies. That's Boogie.
I did see because YouTube has that thing where if you watch a video from someone, then like that populates your feed, and I guess someone clicked on the video through the Hard Factor account. I did see he put up his thumbnail for his new YouTube video. I went to jail, and I said, no, I'm not interested. But
I did go to jail.
It's true.
We don't care, Boogie. We're not giving you that click.
Chuck had a follow up because he forgot to ask his question. So here's
nice.
second.
Sorry, it's Chuck again. I realized I just called in and to let you know that I shat on Boogie, but you all want some prompts. And so, and you're right, you should get some talking points. So my question would be like, how do you guys, Boogie seems like a terrible person, racist, not obviously went to jail for this mental illness stuff. So how do you guys handle seeing injustices in public? I'm a white dude. I try and speak up when appropriate. But specifically, like, say you guys see somebody being a racist or being an outright dickhead, especially like masks and stuff too, even though we're all vaxxed now, or you should be vaxxed now. But like, if you just see some bad shit going on, do you let it happen? Maybe mental note like that sucked, or do you step in? Do you say something? Do you let it slide? Like if it's just a little something, and then if they're really being an ass, do you step in? I know I'm from Jersey. I live up in New Hampshire now, but I speak up a lot. Like I don't take shit. I don't like seeing that shit. Maybe it's from where I was raised and born that I have that in me that don't give a fuck, and I'm gonna tell you what I think, and I think you're an asshole. But I'm curious how you guys would react in that kind of situation. Have a great fucking day.
All right.
Probably everybody a little bit differently. I think. I don't know.
I think everyone on this show is a step renter, straight up.
Yeah. Well, for
100% I am.
big injustices,
things.
yeah. For
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
injustices, like for small injustices, yeah, I'm super, super nice to all strangers. Give them much the benefit of the doubt. Open a door type fella, crack a smile, go out of your way to tell a joke and make someone's day brighter. But if they're gonna do injustices, then yeah. But I also, you guys have all hung out with my wife, and she handles that for me.
Justices or injustices.
Yes. so I just have to hang out with her, and then
you're going along with the flow on that one.
She'll just, she'll let them know in the grocery store if they're being a dick or whatever.
Yeah,
so
I'd say I'm more of a side remarker. I don't think there's many situations if somebody's getting violent with somebody else and it's like in unjust, certainly I would like physically step in, but like I think like for the most part, I like if somebody's being a huge asshole in public, like I'll just try to make a funny joke at their expense and get people to laugh at them.
Boy, someone needs to calm down.
Right, exactly. Like that's my main move, my go-to.
Yeah.
The only step I've stepped in one time that I can remember, and it was a subway with a Karen talking to someone who had brown skin, and they were like slow talking to them and loud talk. Like when you're insulting someone because they don't speak English well at a fast food restaurant. Yeah, and that late, but like most of the time when that happens and you step in, the person turns out to be mentally ill. You like almost 100% of the time.
Right. That's the problem is you engage these people and then they're fucking yelling at you.
You also don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on with them. Like for big injustices, yes, you should step in. If someone's about to get physically harmed, you should step in. But if someone's just being kind of a dick, they might have just gotten divorced, they might have just gotten fired, they might have just had their parents die, you don't know what's going on with a lot of these people. It's best to just, be nice to people.
Wes, have you done
or leave a snide remark and get people to laugh at them? Maybe.
Sure.
Yeah, I will step in. I've done it on a plane before when someone was being a dick. But a lot of times someone's already handling it. But to Mark's point, there's a lot of fucking psychos in this world, and you don't want to get.
I'm not even talking about like getting shot, which is
I am.
But I'm talking about like don't compound potentially their day, which could lead to them, also harming themselves or something. Like you don't know what's going on with people,
right?
So try to be polite.
I found that if there's a woman doing it, if you call her lady in the right tone, it can shut most things down with one word like lady. Like if you do it like that, if you throw the right tone lady at her,
or
you
she'll
can shut it down
you.
pretty quick. It's like a Caesar Milan thing with a dog.
yeah,
lady, and then she's oh fuck, I'm sorry, I was being a Karen.
Yeah. All right, couple more. Here we go.
Question.
Yeah.
What's up, Hard Factor boys? This is Fred calling in from Denver. Enjoying this fine Wednesday night, drinking a tall boy, mowing the lawn in my fat boy summer tea. Anyways, nice. I recently sent in a car on the Patreon as I was diving for some new content. And I was listening back to a Hive Hour from the middle of April where you guys were talking about your arrest stories. Yeah. I had to call in and share one of mine. I was a freshman in college, 18 years old. It was parents' weekend, and I was going to college in a beach town in California. And I got a little drunk, was walking home from a party, don't remember any of this. And I woke up the next morning in the drunk tank. I only remembered two of my friends' numbers, called them collect from the jail cell. They must have called my parents because all of a sudden I get released at 6:30 a.m. and there are my parents waiting for me out front. So needless to say, that was terrifying. But of course, they made me call the police department and figure out what actually happened, why I got arrested, and what I actually did. So I called the university police department, and I get a hold of Officer Chad, who had already done all of our freshman welcome police briefing, like, here's what not to do shit. And so anyways, I get a hold of him, and he was like, oh, yeah, Fred, I remember you from last night. And I was like, oh, all right, well, let's tell me what happened. And, I'm sorry about that. He was like, no, man, I'm really sorry we had to arrest you, and you were one of the nicest people we ever arrested. And I was like, wow, well, I mean, I just try to take a little solace in that. And I said, well, what happened? He goes, well, we found you on the steps next to your dorm. You were just sitting down there, and we asked you what was going on. And, you said, oh, I was just coming back from a party, trying to get back into my dorm here. And we gave you 4 opportunities to stand up and walk up the side door and go into your dorm. Well, all 4 times you couldn't stand up. So unfortunately, we had to bring you in. So we set you down in the back of the squad car, and we go around and hop in the front, and we look in the rearview mirror, and you're sitting there smiling like an idiot. And we're like, why are you smiling so much? And then apparently I asked both of the cops if we could stop by Taco Bell on the way to jail, and that I would even buy them a Crunchwrap.
So even no matter how drunk I get, I guess I'm still not a mean drunk.
Nice.
So anyways, my question for you guys is, what's one of the best and one of the worst qualities that you guys have when you get drunk? And Wes, congratulations on the sobriety, man. Good for you. Keep up the good work. Thanks, boys. Have a great fucking day.
They probably thought he dutied himself, right? With this the weird smiling.
Yeah.
Did you shit yourself, son?
You're back there smiling like a baby, man.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's a good.
Best and worst qualities.
I mean, he is a nice drunk.
Who wants to go first?
Let's see. I'm trying to think of mine. I know my worst quality for sure is just like probably getting overly aggressive. Like I'll just start like punching things, punching your arm, just being like uberly competitive.
Yes.
That's probably my like beer Olympics with me is like a nightmare. I think probably
it's my personal nightmare.
You don't want to play it. I probably should.
Why do you think I only shut up once?
Right. I don't blame you. I mean, I get too
those are
too
fun.
like intense.
Those are fun.
Too intense competition and like punching in the arm wise. I think what other people like that I don't like is that I will eat anything. People like to watch me do that when I'm blacked out. So I don't like that I do it because I gain like 15 pounds, but people like to watch me just endlessly shovel food into my mouth.
Yeah. All right. I would say good quality is I like the filter comes off and I focus on telling jokes nonstop when I'm drinking. I like to have fun and try to be funny when I'm drinking. So I think that's a good quality. Bad quality is that can last until 4 a.m, 5 a.m. And then, so yeah, eventually like it runs its course and I don't know when to stop type thing.
Yeah. Bad quality, hubris. Good quality, driving ability.
Nice. Way to take it seriously. Way to take it seriously, Pat. That's
hubris,
what they want.
Yeah. That is it's bad quality, mine.
Yeah.
Mine was very similar to Mark's, except the jokes, my bad quality was the jokes would sometimes come at the expense of, other people that were around.
Dating your friends.
Right. Dating your friends, whatever.
The other people were anyone who's dating your friend.
My bad quality is fucking my friends' moms.
Good quality also. Taking care of my friends' moms in the fuck department.
Sisters and moms. And
bad quality has ruined my life.
Right after when I got drunk.
Yeah. Okay, I think we have one more, guys. Here we go.
Hey, what's up, Hard Factor boys? Who's down for totally doxing Boogie 2988? Fuck that guy for stealing your stuff, but didn't Twisted Tea also do that by stealing the lockdown and turn up stuff on Twitter? Anyway, Jujiri, what a nice guy. Like, I am so glad I left you guys a stern voicemail telling you guys to be nice to him. You totally were. You were class acts, just big J journalist. So big, in fact, that you took your fucking shirts off. I was pissing laughing within 5 seconds in the video. Question for you all. If you were somehow to become the military dictator of a fictional country, both in times of peace and in times of war, how would you run the country? Oh, one last thing. Will, you need to make a video file of the good morning because I want that as my wake up alarm. All right. Love you guys. Have a great fucking day.
NFT.
Oh, man.
NFT.
I really got to get on this fucking internet guy.
NFT.
NFT. All right.
That's
going in the notes. You guys want to know?
Put that in the notes. Yeah.
Write it down.
700 was an NFT. 703 is an NFT because it's from our hometown area code. That's NFT. A big one.
I got to get the NFT going. Yeah. No, he's right. He's right. 100%.
So you guys know how I would run 100%. My fictional country. How would you guys run yours?
Well, refresh us, please. So
communist dictatorship.
Oh, okay. So everybody does what you say, and then you'd pay everybody equal amounts.
But they're all equal, yeah.
Right.
But I'm not.
Right. You're the dictator.
Yep. You got it.
I don't think I'd want the job.
No, I wouldn't.
Well, I mean, you would though, because you'd have ultimate power and control. So
think about the tail.
So he's saying you have to be a dictator. He's saying you have to be a dictator. You don't have a choice in this. You're the dictator.
Wes, you own all the ladies and all the desks in the land.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah.
Nobody would eat.
I would live on an island that was impenetrable, and I would hope for the best for my subjects. But you know, I wouldn't give two shits.
I agree with that.
Your leadership strategy is hoping.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to put any effort into it.
Well, so here's what I do.
said I didn't want the job. They appointed me. I have to do it.
Here's what I do. I'd set up like a republic beneath me. I'm the emperor, of course. And then they can do what they want with like electing people and running their own little cities and states and all this stuff. But then I would just be the emperor over it. And anytime they did something that I disagreed with, then I would just come in and be like, nope, we're doing it this way.
I think that's called a puppet state.
I do think
that's exactly what I'd run, a puppet state.
I do think I would come in and do some public executions when they needed to for everyone to see, like really graphic ones, and then I go back to the island.
Of course, you have to.
Yeah, you have to do the graphic public executions.
You get the sickest puppies
when warranted. Yeah.
If you want to keep your
serial rapists,
women,
serial murderers, I would just quarter them in front of everyone with the 4 horses and the trees, and just rip them limb from limb in front of everyone.
Anyone that's smart. Yeah.
As much shit as we give him on the show, I'd say I'd probably run it a lot like a Lukashenko ship. I don't want to say that I would pull out a sniper rifle and aim it at my own citizens, but I do want to say that my elections would all probably be rigged like that.
I think we'd all fail miserably at it. Miserably.
I'd be very similar to North Korea for sure. Very, very similar.
Yeah. So right now
I'd be killing uncles.
Pat would be killing like China and Xi. West would be like Kim Jong-un in North Korea, very paranoid with a piranha tank. I would be like Belarus and Lukashenko. Mark, who you got? I mean, who's your model dictator?
Who didn't give a shit?
Who
cared?
You know who you are?
Shit at all.
You know who you are? You're the guy at the end. You're Marlon Brando after he goes crazy in Apocalypse Now.
I'm going to have a good time, and I'm going to be nice to people, but I'm not going to like answer the phone call for every fucking remedial thing that's going on.
You're just in the castle while they work, and you just like eat bananas in the castle and do drugs.
And look, I'm sorry it worked out this way for you, and it worked out this way for me, but it did, I guess, in this scenario, and I'm in my castle in the island. So
there you go.
There you
have
have
it. Luck, tough titties.
All right, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you. There was one late submission voicemail. We'll get to it next week. But thanks for all the voicemails and reviews. We'd love them. Keep them coming. You heard all these people joining the Discord. Get in on it. It is a great community. We're gonna be pumping out more content. Make sure if you have trouble figuring out how to get into altcoins and crypto, you know, we might be able to help you with that, but Cockapoo is going to the fucking moon, and we're going to be right there, and we want you to join us, and we're going to be giving away some tokens. Remember that. So be on the lookout for that. Anything else, guys? That Boy Summer merch. Check it out. I mean, we love you. Always. Treasure hunting. Say a prayer tonight, Wes, and sleep with the lotto ticket, the thing of lottery tickets underneath your pillow, because we're going to get some treasure today. I do that every night. Yeah. Metal detecting. All right. Yeah, we are. Treasure pleasure. Treasure pleasure. All right, guys. Have a great fucking weekend.